Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here, and this is another merging of Scrap Squad Sunday and Scrap Backwards Monday. I am working with this scrap lift. It's probably hard to see. It's even hard for me to see right there on the screen. It's a vertical design made up of circles and some floral embellishments, some striped paper or check paper or something on the side, a couple strips on the side, and then a horizontal title. So I'm going to pretty much follow that design. I may have gone overboard on circles, and I may not have room to use them all, but I'm going to darn sure try. So I'm going to put this aside, and I'm using my Scrap Backwards kit, of course, because it's a Scrap Backwards Monday weekly page. And you may recall that Adam sent me a bunch of Valentine's stuff, pink and red Valentine stuff. I like several of the icons on this paper, but I have those icons in other forms without the Valentine connotation. So I have no problem at all using this grid side. And I'm going to cut the branding strip off, and it is filled with llamas. The branding strip is. It's so cute. And I have this title from Bramble Fox that I need to use, and I've used up all of my llamas from Bramble Fox. So this is going to get clipped together and saved together and make its appearance on another page at some point. So we're going to go with this as our background sheet. And my photo, I'm going to start kind of right over here. This is a photo, and the journaling will be telling the story of a family tradition that is now passed down from father to daughter. James used to love those cheese set kiosks. I think it was Hickory Farms, I think. There always used to be a kiosk in the mall. So doing your holiday shopping, if you needed to give somebody a gift that you didn't know very well, somebody at work, or a boss trying to give gifts to these cheese sets were all the rage, and they were in every price range. Well, James absolutely loved them. I think we got one from a company that we were doing business with when we were in the contracting business, the computer systems development contracting. And so James loved it, and he always would beg for one when he was with us at the mall. So we kind of developed a tradition of getting him a cheese set, and I kind of graduated to making up a cheese set for him. And I had continued to do that, and Katie, we didn't do it last year. The last two Christmases in 2021 and 2020 were, well, a little different because of the personal circumstances. And 2019, actually, when Ava was in the hospital. So Katie said, can we bring back the cheese set tradition? So I didn't get one for James. I made up one for Katie. And I filtered the photo, made it into a watercolor painting because I just thought the colors were pretty. And so that's what I'm going to use on this page. And I'm using mostly stuff from the Color Study collection. But I have a few other things to bring in. One of the papers that Adam sent me was this one from Simple Stories, Sweet Talk, and it has chocolates. Well, all of those cheese sets, or at least the ones from a lot of companies, had chocolates. And that was, of course, James's favorite part. And so I put chocolates in the one I made up for Katie. So that's, I'm using a circle of that paper, and now the rest of this paper is going to be used on this side. So there's that. I'm going to put the striped bits on the side. I'm using branding strips, a striped one and a dotted one, and then we're just going to start loading up with circles, and we'll overlap them and underlap them and do all kinds of things with them. I think I'm going to put this one's going to kind of overlap over there, and I can't pick it up. I'm going to put some a foam strip underneath it. There we go. And then I'll put the title. I want to get the title in there so that I know I have room for it. Okay, there. And the title is coming from a set of foam words that are part of Simple Stories Summer Farmhouse, also sent by Adam. And I'm going to use this word, yummy, on here, and possibly a couple hearts, but we'll see. So I'm just going to line that up right there. And I'll keep this handy in case I want to go back and pull off a heart or two. I wanted to do a like a word strip kind of thing. And I'm not seeing. Here's, okay. This made me laugh. It made me laugh that Katie wanted a cheese set like her daddy, like her daddy always used to get. And of course we used, you can see the size of it there. There were several cheeses. Katie loves goat cheese, so I had this as a log of goat cheese with cranberries and cinnamon, I think. And there were several crackers. There were savory crackers and savory cheeses and sweet crackers and sweet cheeses, and some sparkling grape juice, and let's see, the chocolates, I'm forgetting what kind, but it was something that the kids all loved and pretty much fought over. Do that. And there was something here. I know I saw something on here. I'm not seeing it now, so I'm gonna kind of put it aside and I'll grab it later if I feel like I need it. But right now I'm ready to start adding circles. How about you? One of the things I had in my Scrap Backwards kit was this cut file. These are the last 3 bits of this cut file. And as you can see, I've cut things around it so there are little, nicks in it. So I'm just going to use these kind of like this, and I'll overlap things. I'm going to do that right there, and then I'll do those just flat on the, and I used scraps from my scrap backwards kit. I'm going to use this yellow one up close to there. And then I'll use this one, and I will put this one, this is bringing in the blue of that stripe. I'll put this one there. And then I'll hide one of the nicks there. Okay, I already had adhesive. Okay, so those are on. I have another circle that I die cut from color study scrap. Let's do that way. And I cut it. This had some square images, and I cut it so that the center of the squares was kind of, and it ends up looking a bit like a pie chart. And speaking of pie charts, I have some pie chart. And I cut these from the vellum sheet that came with color study. And through experience, I have learned that this adhesive doesn't show on the back of these. So that was good news. And I'm just gonna kind of squeeze that in there. And I have some other things that I'll decorate some of these with, including flare, of course, which is always good when you've got a circle theme going on. I'm gonna put that one down here, and then I'll put one up top. I want to do this one because it has some blue in it. And I'm going to have to look at the original again. I don't think, there aren't any circles over here. There are flowers. So what I want to do is maybe add one of these flowers in here. I'm going to be kind of spreading these about. It doesn't make a floral cluster like the ones on the page there, but I'm gonna do a ladybug flare here, since the story is about Katybug. Just gonna put that right there, kind of overlapping the yummy and the this made me laugh, and kind of bringing it together into a cluster. And this might work as well if I tuck it right there. And these flowers are similar to the yellow flower that the ladybug is on there. Let me get the last of the paper circles on, then I'll start working on flare. This one is getting a little bit contrary. Maybe I can work it in under there. Okay, that kind of gives it more of a cluster look, which is kind of what I'm going for. Now I'm going to go ahead and overlap this circle of chocolates with a flower. Let me see, I've got this green scripty flare that will contrast nicely with that. And I'm going to put this flower kind of right there, and I may use a flare in conjunction with it, kind of right there. And then I want to do something similar up here. I'll do that flower there, and I'll have this flare showing the yellow side. It wants to show the yellow side and the pink side. Okay, so there, I don't like that. I'm gonna let the blue be blue, and I may put this, I need something right in here to kind of fill that out. So maybe I'll do it like that. And then I have some smaller stickers that I can use. That's not filling out the part I wanted to fill out. So I'm going to do it this way. And then I'll try to find something that will overlap there. Maybe another flower. How about if I did that right there? That kind of, I need to move it as far over to the left as I can so that it's not in direct line with that, so it kind of flows that way. So I'm happy with that. I've got this blue flare, which can go there. And I have this one with a lot of red in it, and it can go right there. And I think I'm pretty close to done, except for the little stuff. Now, looking at the little stuff, I'll start with the biggest of the little stuff, which is this stuff right here. I kind of thought I might want to use the heart eyes in there somewhere. It's a Mrs. Brimble's sticker. It would go color-wise right there. I'll do that. And then there's this other little one right here. that maybe could slide in right there. Again, using it because of the circles. I don't think I need anything else from here. There's this big, huge ladybug here. Oh, that might actually be kind of cute. Right there. I like that. Okay, so that goes away. Then I've got this that says family, and I thought maybe I'd use it. I want to put it on some foam, and because it's a family tradition, if I can find the word tradition somewhere, I'll put it there. Otherwise, I will print it in or use tiny letters. But I'm not going to do that on camera because I didn't get anything out. But right there might be a good spot for that. Ooh, I didn't leave room for the word tradition. I'll do that. Okay. And I have these tiny little stickers. They're from either Jen Hadfield or Maggie Holmes, I want to say. There's a cute little flower that might be nice on that flare. And there's a bowl of flowers. See, that's not sticking down. I need to put some glue. That got, the paper kind of got a little bit dented, bent. The paper was bent, like a bent cup. Let's see, this might be cute right there. And here I'm kind of mirroring the floral clusters that were scattered throughout the original page. This is a group of flowers that might be cute on that, kind of off to the side of that one. I'm looking for something that might show up. I'm just going to put that one out in the field, if you will. I'm going to maybe try to use most if not all of these little floral bits on here. Here's a really nice, big, pretty one. And I'm going to maybe lift this up and let it kind of accent and draw your eye to the title cluster. There is a cute one here. Oh, I like that. And it shows up on the yellow and white. And here are some sunflowers. And you know who those are for. Okay, let's do... Are those going to show up? I don't think so. Where do the sunflowers want to be? I'm going to put them right there. And it feels like I need something maybe there. There's a cute little pink flower that's on its own. Here's another cluster that has some pink in it and some blue dots. I don't really want to take away from that flower, actually. So maybe just right here. Okay. And there's some kitchen kinds of things. I was hoping maybe there was something that had at least some look of that could be cheese, and I didn't see any. There's a butterfly in the original, so I now have a butterfly on mine. There isn't a cute bird on the original, but maybe there should be. Let me do this cute little bird right here by family. And I think I'm done. I'm going to call it finished. And these were useful. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the yellow and teal hearts, and I'm gonna put one right here and one right here. And we're done. So thank you for watching. I've used lots of stuff out of my Scrap Backwards kit. Everything on the page is from my Scrap Backwards kit. And I'm about ready to refresh it for the month of February. It's a kit that's going to take me through 6 months. And I'm gonna clean it out and organize it and refresh it every month, and kind of add in some things that would help me use stuff that's left. So I've enjoyed it a lot, and I love this lift. Here again is the original. They say smile, I say yummy. There's a butterfly there. I've got a butterfly there. Obviously they're kind of subtly colored and fewer in number. Circles kind of let the photo stand out on the page, and my photo sort of blends in, but it's not meant to be a detail photo. The detail is going to be in the story, and the story is going to be written kind of right here where it says this made me laugh. I'm going to start it here and then make the lines longer, and I'll use the grid lines on the paper. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.